At Bitrix, we believe that security is the cornerstone of effective business communications. No application can survive in the modern web, and no customer can trust an application that does not count IT security as a main development priority. With high-level security in mind, Bitrix introduced the pioneering Pro+Pro framework back in 2008, which includes a number of must-have technologies for effective protection of digital assets and reduction of web development risks. Users can easily switch among preset security levels, which relieves the burden of setting the configuration manually. The security levels include management of the web application firewall, one-time passwords, a CAPTCHA feature, integrity control, etc. The Pro+Pro framework includes the world's first integrated web application firewall that conforms to the criteria of the Web Application Security Consortium and is capable of tackling cross-site scripting, SQL injection, cross-site request forgery, file including, and other types of attacks. Users can define the system's reaction to intrusions and other security events. Following the corporate security policy, you can modify incoming data to prevent malformed requests or delete or skip dangerous data. The attacker can be put on a banned list for a given period of time so that data from a suspicious remote system will be blocked. The intrusion log keeps track of security attacks on your system. You can see when, how, and by whom intrusion attempts were made on your website. Users can easily configure the intrusion log appearance by adding data fields to the table or even export it to an Excel file for further research and reporting. Thanks to the one-time passwords feature, Bitrix users are 100% safe from password theft. Even if malicious persons get your primary password, they will not be able to log into your system. A special e-token generates a series of numbers which must be added to your password each time you log in, thus significantly reinforcing your web security. The file integrity check is useful for finding out what changes have been made to the system files. You can verify the integrity of the system kernel, system files, or public files anytime you want. This means that you can locate unauthorized changes and undertake necessary measures to prevent site intrusion. To prevent unauthorized access to the Bitrix control panel, which is the very heart of your site, you can enable IP-based authentication for administrative accounts. When this is engaged, only people with administrative accounts logging in from recognized IP addresses can use the panel. Most web attacks involve stealing the data of an authorized user session. Enabling session protection makes session hijacking pointless. Storing session data in the module database prevents it from being stolen by means of running scripts on other virtual servers, eliminating virtual hosting configuration errors, bad temporary folder permission settings, and other problems related to the operating system. It also reduces file system stress by offloading operations to the database server. If this feature is enabled, the session ID will change after a specific period of time. This adds to the server load, but obviously makes ID hijacking without instantaneous usage impossible. The redirect protection feature allows you to neutralize phishing attacks on your site and safeguard your visitors. Phishing is the criminally fraudulent process of attempting to acquire sensitive information by masquerading as a trustworthy entity in an electronic communication. Activity control protects the system from profusely active users, obtrusive bots, some DDoS attacks, and prevents brute force attempts on passwords. You can set the maximum allowed activity for your site, that is, the number of requests per second that a user can perform, and configure the actions taken against the suspicious computers. The stop list contains parameters used to restrict access to the site and redirect to a specified page if necessary. Any visitor matching the stop list criteria will be blocked or redirected. The Pro+Pro framework was certified by the independent web security experts at Positive Technologies. The excellence of protection provided was confirmed during the real-time Chaos Constructions CC9 festival, when Bitrix products successfully repulsed more than 25,000 hacker attacks. Bitrix adheres to a strict policy of certification and regular auditing of the third-party plugins that can be purchased either from the Bitrix marketplace or from Bitrix authorized partners.